We'll begin in House District 3B, which includes the extreme southern portion of St. Louis County except Duluth and the southeastern corner of Lake County, including the city of Two Harbors. We'll hear first from the Democratic Farmer-Labor candidate Mary Murphy, the incumbent from Hermantown.
I'm State Representative Mary Murphy, and I'm here to ask for your vote on Election Day or before if you're an early voter. I love the job of being state representative. And with the new District 3B being so different from the old 3B district that I represented, many of you are brand new. And I'm anxious to meet with you and anxious to consider your viewpoint and be your voice in St. Paul. I loved my job. I was a teacher, and I grew up in the house that I live in. Right now, I've never lived in any other house. And I grew up knowing that government can serve the people and that people are part of government. And I was part of the WPA Jackson project that was built during the New Deal to escape from the Great Depression of the 1930s. And my home is my sanctuary, and my home is my park, and my home is where I go to think and to recuperate on a daily basis. So every morning when I get up, I think, thank you. Thank you. Now what can I do for people today? Well, maybe not every morning, but I try. And it's been a great experience at the legislature until just last month. I had the experience at a community parade where a man that had a golf umbrella with him, when he saw me and watched the parade go by, he was watching the parade go by, he raised his golf umbrella up and pointed it at me as if it were a gun and took his finger and pulled the trigger. And I was shocked. I thought, what? What happened here? He said, you gotta go. You haven't done nothing. I didn't know what to say. It was a half block further where I thought, what, he doesn't like blueberry muffins? But then I thought, afterwards, what was he so unhappy about? What problems does he have? I can't cure them, but I can help if he had only called. The legislative body that I worked with in the last 2 years are the brightest, most experienced people I have ever met at the legislature. They have world experiences that I couldn't even dream of. But every legislative session is different. We start from scratch and we conclude at the end of the session. But this year our work was unfinished. And that doesn't feel right to me. I want to go back and I want to finish. And I asked the governor to call a special session for the bonding bill and the tax bill so the people can get what we promised. Promises made are promises kept. Please consider voting for Mary Murphy one more time.
The challenger in the House District 3B race is Republican Natalie Zeleznikar from Friedenberg Township, north of Duluth.
Hi, I'm Natalie Zeleznikar. I'm running for House of Representatives for District 3B. I'm excited to have the opportunity to meet all of you. I've been a nursing home administrator for the last 30 years. I've been a business owner. I've been an entrepreneur. I created a small-scale assisted living model to serve northeastern Minnesota and the northern part of the state. I have been an author after I had breast cancer and had issues with it from sepsis and infection, and things didn't go well, like a lot of things in life don't. I wrote a book to help other people. So when I'm in a situation where I see a need to serve, I like to step into the arena. So right now we have issues in our economy. I think northeastern Minnesota can be stronger. I've employed hundreds of people for the last 30 years, and I want to see northeastern Minnesota thrive. So I want to have a strong business community where we employ people with high-paying jobs, that we are pro-mining. We have a great mineral deposit up here, and we can use it to use our cell phones and all the other things we need to do to make northeastern Minnesota prosper. The economy has to be first. If we have a job, then we can take care of our own families and ourselves. So secondarily is childcare. We have many people who can't find childcare and have long waiting lists for infants. You cannot wait 12 to 18 months for childcare. We need childcare programs in northeastern Minnesota so people can accept a job. We need to have strong education. Our proficiency scores are dropping, and they've dropped rapidly. We have gaps in learning after 2.5 years of kids being out of school for much longer than 10 days. We need to get kids back on track. We need to have programs for them. We need the trades back in school. We need to start partnerships at middle school levels and get kids on a track that's far beyond just a 4-year degree. What else do we need in northeastern Minnesota? We want to feel safe. We need to fund the police. We need to stop all the defunding of police and make sure we're safe. We need a safe Minnesota. We want to feel safe if we go to the cities. It's the first time in my life I know someone whose car was stolen when they visited their son in college, and I know someone who was mugged in the parking lot of a grocery store, assaulted. This can't happen. This is not the Minnesota I grew up in, and this is the line in the sand. We are all getting involved because we've had enough. We need a safe Minnesota. We need to have police staffed with the proper education and the proper staffing. We have too many people we don't have enough positions for the police to fill. We don't have enough applicants. People don't want to be teachers today. They don't want to be police today. They don't want to work in healthcare and childcare, core pieces of our community. We need to have that. We need strong education. We need to support our teachers. We need to have respect back in the schools. We need the Pledge of Allegiance in every school. We need to stop spending so much time talking about pronouns and get back to math, reading, writing, and history. We have a 46-year incumbent who has been a teacher and taught in the 70s full-time, and we need to have focused on education for today. She said she wanted to run one more time. She got 46 years. Vote Natalie Zeleznikar for change. Let's restore trust. We had $250 million stolen from the Department of Education. We need to stop that. We need to get Minnesota back on track with some common sense. Let's make common sense common again. Vote Natalie Zeleznikar for House of Representatives. Love the opportunity to serve all of you.